Let me take you back to March 2010, to a story that still sends shivers down the spines of those who remember it. A seemingly idyllic and quiet suburb of British Columbia, Canada. A place where neighbors knew each other, and children played freely in the streets. Kimberly Proctor was just 17 years old, a young woman on the cusp of adulthood. She loved animals, especially her pets, and had a passion for punk rock music, finding solace and expression in its rebellious energy. Like many teenagers, she enjoyed chatting with friends online, a way to connect and share her thoughts and dreams with the world. She had dreams, plans, aspirations that stretched out before her like an open road, a whole life ahead, filled with possibilities and the promise of a bright future, a future that would tragically be stolen from her. But what her friends didn't know, what nobody knew, was the darkness that lurked beneath the surface, the secrets that would soon shatter their peaceful community. Was that two teenage boys she trusted, two individuals who appeared to be ordinary, were harboring sinister intentions, were plotting something unspeakable, a horrific act that would forever change the lives of everyone involved. Kimberly met Cruz Wellwood and Cameron Moffat, two boys who seemed like any other teenagers in the neighborhood. Through mutual friends, their paths crossed, and a seemingly harmless acquaintance began. They weren't exactly the popular kids, not the athletes or the class presidents, but they blended in. They were just part of the background noise of high school life. Gamer types, a bit on the fringe, spending hours immersed in virtual worlds, nothing out of the ordinary, nothing that would raise any red flags. Or so it seemed. Online, though, things got dark, a hidden world where their true selves began to emerge. The boys chatted about violence, exploring the darkest corners of their minds. Fantasies, disturbing and graphic, filled their online conversations. And how to make someone disappear, a chilling topic that would soon become a horrifying reality. It started as edgy jokes, dark humor exchanged between friends, but soon the line between fantasy and reality blurred, and the jokes became something far more sinister. On March 18th, a day that would forever be etched in the memories of those who knew Kimberly. Cruz messaged Kimberly and asked her to come over, a seemingly innocent invitation that masked a deadly trap. She didn't hesitate. He was a friend, right? Someone she could trust. She never made it home, vanishing without a trace, leaving behind a void that could never be filled. For 2 whole days, nobody had any answers, just a growing sense of dread and uncertainty. Her family and friends searched tirelessly, clinging to the hope that she would be found safe. Posted flyers plastered with Kimberly's picture, a desperate plea for her safe return. Begged for information, any clue that could lead them to her, their hearts heavy with worry and fear. The truth would be more horrifying than anyone could imagine, a nightmare that would forever haunt their dreams. Investigators quickly zeroed in on Cruz and Cameron, their suspicions aroused by inconsistencies in their stories. Their online chats were twisted, a disturbing glimpse into their dark and troubled minds, full of step-by-step details outlining their sinister plan with chilling precision of what they wanted to do to Kimberly, their words painting a horrifying picture of their depraved intentions. And when police checked Cruz's computer history, they uncovered a trove of damning evidence. It was all there, the digital breadcrumbs that led directly to their guilt. Searches about strangulation, methods of torture, and ways to inflict pain, cleaning up evidence, attempts to cover their tracks and erase their digital footprints, even disturbing images, graphic and violent, that revealed the depths of their depravity. It's chilling because this wasn't a crime of passion, a spur-of-the-moment act fueled by anger or rage, or a random act, a senseless tragedy that could be attributed to chance. This was premeditated, carefully planned and meticulously executed. Planned down to the smallest detail, every aspect of the crime carefully considered and rehearsed. By 2 teenagers who wanted to act out their darkest thoughts, to bring their twisted fantasies to life. When confronted, the boys confessed, their carefully constructed facade crumbling under the weight of the evidence. No remorse, no sign of regret for the heinous act they had committed. No tears, no emotional display that would suggest any understanding of the gravity of their crime. Just cold, clinical descriptions of what they'd done, as if they were recounting a mundane event rather than a brutal murder. The community was shattered, their sense of safety and security irrevocably broken. How could 2 kids so young, so ordinary, seemingly normal members of society do something so evil? A question that echoed through the streets and haunted the minds of everyone who knew them. It's a question that still haunts people today, a chilling reminder of the darkness that can lurk within the human heart. Kimberly's story is a devastating reminder of the fragility of life and the importance of vigilance. Sometimes the real monsters, the ones who commit unspeakable acts of violence, are the ones wearing familiar faces, the people we trust and believe we know. If this story hit you hard, if you're feeling a sense of unease or sadness, you're not alone. Stories like Kimberly's deserve to be told, to keep her memory alive and to honor her life, not just for justice, to ensure that those responsible are held accountable for their actions, but so we remember to look out for each other, to be vigilant and aware of the potential dangers that surround us, and never ignore the warning signs, the red flags that may indicate something is amiss. No matter how normal someone seems, no matter how much we want to believe in their innocence. Thanks for listening, for taking the time to learn about Kimberly's story and to reflect on its important lessons. Stay safe out there, be aware of your surroundings and trust your instincts. And hug your loved ones a little tighter tonight, cherishing the moments you have together and reminding them how much they mean to you.